quick, I forgot to mention another thing these motherfuckers will do. This is probably because this is an update in progress, because things I'm remembering or are happening to me. So, and then this is part one of what the perp tactics. That's what I'm trying to get at. So I'm a bit worn out. I just got back. But one thing they will do is they will try and take the piss out of you. If an event's happening to you, like for instance today. Well, I've had a cold for the last 2 weeks, and what they've been doing today is they've had motherfucking cunts go past, going, you know, like that, sniffling near me, and they time it exactly to when I walk past them. So I'm just having a drink. So I'll walk past them, and they will just go like that. You know what I mean? At the exact moment I go past them. This has happened twice today. But yeah, they'll try and take the piss out of you. Any event that's happening in your life, like that, they will do mimic in a mocking way, or not a mocking way. They'll just do it. But it's psychological. It's psychological to get to you. But yeah, that's just something that happened to me. Yeah, another thing they do with that, I can say, is well, what they've been doing lately. I told you they've been mimicking what I do and what I wear. So if they can't get it right, they'll try the best. So I was wearing a hat today with a certain logo. I'm not going to say what logo because it makes the perp's jobs easier. But they had two guys at the bus stop with it was a different hat, because this hat isn't easy to find, you know, from the top, but it had the same kind of logo on it, and they've been doing stuff like that. And for instance, yesterday I went out with a hoodie that had another logo on, and they had a guy with a shirt with that logo on. So that's just something they've been doing to me. And that's just to let you know you're being monitored and whatnot. But they do that, and they'll take the piss with shirts as well. I've noticed guys with shirts that say "fuck you" or something that is a psychological insult. For instance, I saw someone the other day with a t-shirt that said "sneaker freak" on. So I don't know if they're trying to call me a sneaker freak. Man, I've got quite a few trainers, but that's not because I collect a lot. That's because kind of I've ended up with them, you know. But I'm not a sneaker freak, you know. I ain't got trainers stacked to the roof, you know what I'm saying. But I feel like that was some kind of psychological insult, you know what I mean. And they do all sorts of shit like that. So I've been fucking with them today psychologically. I've been wearing red, you know, to let them know that it don't bother me. And what I've been doing as well, because I've been getting guys with one hand in the pocket a lot today. So, you know, I just do the same shit back. So if I see someone, I had it coming back today, and they've been doing all sorts today. They've been having this guy on a moped, and they've been, like, I've recorded a video about it, but they've been doing the same time exit entry. So they'll have someone walking down the street or walking out of the flats when I get back. So this time today I come back and it was a guy with one hand in his pocket. So I just do the same thing back. I just put one hand in my pocket. You know what I mean? That's just what I do to them. But I had a guy on a moped, and he always turns up or drives around when I'm out. So I left the flat and he was it's the same guy with a learning sticker on his moped, and he's been doing the noise campaign, but it's been time to me leaving and coming back from the flat. So You know, I'll be leaving the flat and this motherfucker will either be leaving the apartments or he'll be, you know, on the road outside. For instance, he was on the road outside. So and they sent about 3 or 4 bikers past me, you know, revving to the max. This is just what they do. But this same person, when I was coming back after getting some food and water, they had him come back in the apartment. He comes back at the exact same time as me. And not only that, they've been having my neighbours doing the same thing with the same time exit entry. You know what I mean? If you don't know what I mean, so I'm just eating my tea whilst I do this, but I don't give a fuck. But if you don't know what I mean, if you're not a TI, what they do is they will have neighbours or people, and they can do this very easily in an apartment complex or whatever, or a block of flats. They'll have your neighbours leave when you leave, or they'll have your neighbours come out as soon as you get back, and this happens every day or for a long time. You know what I mean? But it's noticeable when they do it. You know what I mean? Because they've done this to me before, but they hadn't done it for a while. But this last week, they've been doing it hardcore, you know, every day. So you just notice these things. But yeah, it's just what they do. One of the tactics they do. So on that note, I will be ending part 1 on the perps tactics probably, unless they do anything new. But I'm going to keep updating my survival guide. This is going to be a constant thing I'm going to be doing. So on that note, like I said, I'll be ending part 1, perp tactics, and I'll be moving on to part 2, strategies to defend against these tactics. So, and I've noticed my targeting has increased twofold making these videos, so guess what, perps, I'm going to keep doing it. You're not stopping me, so yeah, you can suck your mum, and yeah, that's it, suck your mum. Alright, peace to all the TIs, the real TIs, and that's it. And that's the end of part 1. Alright.